It is a Chamber of Commerce afternoon here in the Peach State of Georgia. We've got the roof open, wide open, and we are ready for football at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Play action. Now Williams. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
This is DeAndre Swift, who, of course, played just up the road in Athens. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll try and run here with Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. It was just 3rd down and short, but he bit off a little extra.
I would say way more than he could chew, but he chewed up all that yardage in a big way. And that, to me, that was a combination of offensive line, stacked defense, and they handled it. Okay, they got the leverage, they got the blocking angles, and opened up a nice crease. And once you get past that first wave, there's room to roam.
And that's just the 3rd play from scrimmage. They wanted to avoid that 3 and out. They did. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Swift going to try up the middle. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Swift. Bulldozes past him. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 42 yards rushing for him here. What a start to the ball game. It's 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Swift will take it in. Touchdown, Bears.
It's not often you talk about statement drives coming right at the start of a game, but that was some statement there. That drive took them the length of the field, and as I look at the clock, ate up nearly the entire first quarter as well. Great work up front, clearing space, and an ideal finish on the touchdown run.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Short throw caught by Pitts. Call it a gain of a yard. And now 2 yards to go on third down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Right back to Pitts again. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Here's Penix. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80.
Now Penix. Here's a diving catch right side. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. A first carry for Tyler Algier. Byron Cowart there to bring him down. Now 2nd and 9.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They work now on 2nd and 9.
7 Pirates. 70. Come 19. Come 19. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Roll.
They'll throw with Penix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Looking to throw, Penix. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down. They are going for it. Penix. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off inside the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. To the air, Penix. Into the hands of London. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. From the shotgun, it's Penix. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, Warriors 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19.
Back to throw here. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Mustang 19.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
60, Maverick, 60, let's go now. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, trap 60, trap 60.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing again, Penix. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Well, now how about this return? And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. 64 yards rushing for him now to this point.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now a give right side Swift. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. They'll run right here with Swift. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Here's Williams. Buying time to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 18. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Mooney, the motion man right. 2nd and 4. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
18 rattlers. 79 Bronco.
Mooney, the motion man right. Penix working out of the gun here. This ball down the field for Pitts. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Take go.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And caught by London. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Warrior 70. Riggs. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Go.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 109 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a 1st down as well.
Here we go. Set. 1918. Check. Panther.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. And they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. London brought in motion. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Room to run past the 30. And he's going to be taken down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On first down, it's Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
London brought in motion. On first down, right back to Robinson. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here's 2nd and 9. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Penix on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Pitts is the man in motion. He'll go. It's Robinson. He is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Pierce for the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Then he works his way past the 25 to the 27-yard line. Second and 7. Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback...
This one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To the right, that's Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot. A deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On the give, it's Robinson. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. That's the tight end, Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in the second half, about to get started. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Ray McLeod on the return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. That's to Pitts, the tight end. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They run over center with Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Pitts is the man in motion. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Ooh! And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
There's that man again. Another catch. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Pitts is the man in motion. 3rd and 2. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Stroud to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back in on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Texans getting all set to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 5. Pitts is the man in motion. That's complete. He's got it to London. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. London brought in motion. They'll stick to the ground. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Penix. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Penix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Sims now to return it. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run here. And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Mixon. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. They come up for 2nd and 2. A run with Pierce. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll drop to throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's Mixon. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 5. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll come up now for second down. They go with Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime.
Man, that's just a tough one to swallow. You've got a chance to win the game right here at the end of regulation. But after that costly miss, they're going to see if they can pull this one out, but in overtime.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. Here we go. One final play. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. McLeod now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. London brought in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Another run here for Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Mooney in motion. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. This one intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man here is Woods. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
All right, Mike, so think about the spot this defense found themselves in. They know they've got to come up with a stop or a big play somewhere or this game's over. And what do? They go out and get a huge turnover to give their offense the ball and a shot to win this game.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. London brought in motion. A gift, and here comes Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. But the mark says 1st down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. London brought in motion. On 1st down, right back to Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Here's Mahomes to throw. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here now, 2nd and 4. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the catch made by Hopkins. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 43 yards. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Across midfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 2nd and a couple. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a toss left for Pacheco. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Mahomes going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Mahomes. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Slot man moves right. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Again, it's Robinson. And some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. In motion goes McLeod. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 120 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run this one right with Robinson. Down the sideline he goes. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 38 yards on the scamper there. In motion goes McLeod. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Patterson now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animating.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. 70 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, where they want to let their return guy touch it.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Robinson with another carry. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 174 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Robinson on a give right side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On the give, here's Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now 3rd down and 7. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now Penix. This pass is caught by London. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 33 yards. And the Falcons have moved out in front.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. The Falcons going to use another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They start on the ground with Robinson here, and he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run again here with Robinson. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Boy, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming, 4th and 3. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Here's Pacheco headed right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. Fighting his way through contact. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They got a chance to strike.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And his kick is good. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Baltimore. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Baltimore.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Real quick. Ready?
He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
Ready?
Here's a designed run. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. McLeod now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
Ready?
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. So after 1, it's the Ravens out front. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Extra point try now for Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Avery Williams on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. London brought in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
London brought in motion. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Again, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Look them up on a 2nd down and 8. Penix going to throw again. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Penix on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Complete. Former 1st-round pick Drake London with the catch. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Penix.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Jackson now to throw on first down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. London brought in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He's into space past the 25, and he's going to be taken down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
London brought in motion. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and You can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his... Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. London brought in motion. Another run here for Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Pistol formation with Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In the pistol, Jackson ready. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Open man He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll run here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to throw, Jackson. He's got it inside the 5. And the Ravens are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. Henry tries to bull his way in.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Second down, goal to go. Throwing Jackson. And he will score. Game on. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The point after now from Tucker. It's up and good. And the Ravens will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. London brought in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. London brought in motion. On second down, it's a run with Robinson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Pitts is the man in motion. They're going on 4th down. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Wanna quit?
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. Here's Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up now for second down. Now Henry. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to win the game. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This one he's got to have. So it's a win here for the Ravens.